Hello friends and welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. So like you all know that previously we have started a new tutorial series of C++ and I hope you enjoy all the videos which I have uploaded in this tutorial series. And in this video today we will be learning about access strings. Like you all know that previously we were working on strings and I have telling you about different strings in C++ which we use, like number and strings. In previous video we have covered up that. Then I have also telling you about other strings as well in the previous videos. So in this video we'll be learning about access strings and I'll be telling you that why we use access strings in C++, what are the use of these strings and how we can use and what are the elements we have to use when you're using access strings in C++. So I hope you'll be enjoying this video from start. So if you enjoy this video and if you understand this amazing tutorial, so remember to hit a like, and if you're new on this channel want to see more videos like that, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I'll be uploading on this channel in future. So now what we are waiting for, let's move to computer screen and let's get started. So now here we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you in the start that today in this video we'll be learning that what are access strings in C++ and why we use access string, what are the elements we have to use when we are starting with access strings here in C++. So basically what are access strings? First of all we have to understand that like you can access the characters in a string by referring to its index number inside square brackets. This example prints the first character in my string. Example string my string equal to hello, which is a string which we have written here, and then we have written count my string 0, which indicates the output. So if I'm writing this string here which is hello in two strings, so it will be indicating output as h, because h is my string which I am writing. Now if we see this note, so it says us that string indexes start with 0. 0 is the first character, 1 is the second character, etc. This example prints the second character in my string. Like if you will use this thing, so it will be printing the second character in your string or in my string, which is the name of your string which you have created at the top. So this is the string which we are using, which is called as string and my string, and in this my string we have written a string value as hello, because we have written these double quotes in start and end, which indicates the string here, because if you don't write these double quotes here it will not indicate the value as a string. And then we have also printed this string by using this count function here, and in this my string value we have also written a square bracket in which we have written a value as 1, which is an integer value. So the output you will be getting will be e. To print the last character of a string you can use following code. Like if you want to use the last character of a string, so you can use this following code here, string my string equal to hello. Again we have written the same thing with same string, but the thing is that we have also used the string. So remember you have to use double quotes in start and end to create a string and to write the string here. Then you have to print the string here by using this count, because if you're using Python so you have to use print tag, but right now we are working with C++, so I'll be using the count function to print my string. So I'll be using my string square bracket my string dot length -1. So it will be indicating your last character which you have written in this. So the last character is O in this whole letter, so it will be showing you this O in the output. And now if you want to change the string character, so to change the value of a specific character in a string, refer to the index number and use single quotes. Means if you want to change the string characters, so you have to use the single quote in your string. Like if I have created this my string again in which we have written the value as hello, so in other my string I'll be writing in square bracket as 0 and equal to 1 colon and j, which will be indicating the first value here, and it will be changing the string character. Then we will be printing this my string here by using this count, so it will be outputting, means it will be getting me the output as jello instead of hello, because now we are using this j as my first output, and here I've written my string square bracket 0, so it will be just it will be replacing this h in the place of j. So that is why you will be now getting jello here in the place of hello, because h will be just removed. And now if we talk about the add function here, the string library also has an add function that can be used to access characters in a string. Means this add function is used to access the characters in a string, which is a library of a string. Now if we talk about a string my string hello, which is another string which we have created, then you have to again print this string by using count, and then you will be getting the output as hello. If you want to get the answer, so you can use the count again, and you can use my string dot add, which will be as 0, so it will be printing the first character. Then you can use again my string dot add and then square bracket, or you can say parenthesis and 1. So it will be printing the second character, because in every programming language the numbering starts from 0, and that is why we are writing 0 at the start, not 1, because 1 indicates the second character. Then mystring.add mystring length -1, which will be indicating the last character of the sentence which you are writing, or the letter which you are writing. Mystring.add 0 equal to j, which is the first output. So you will be getting the output as jello, because we are printing mystring here, and in mystring we have written the value as .add 0. A tip: a list of other useful string functions can be found in our string functions reference. Means if you want to find other useful string functions, you can find it in a string functions reference, but right now we are just only working with normal access string, so we don't need to do that. What I'm going to do is I'll be simply opening my Google Chrome here, and I'll be going to my Replit text editor, because like you all know that previously on when we were just working on C++, we were using this Replit text editor, and we were only using one REPL, and we were just changing the name of it. So I'll be pressing this login here, and I'll be logging with my REPL account. So that was my dummy account which I was just using, and if you want to use your original account, you can use that, or you can also purchase it, because right now if you want to create more REPLs in this Replit, you have to purchase it, but we will be working with one REPL here, so we don't have to do that. So just it will be redirecting me to my dashboard of Replit, and then we can just use our REPL. So if I just show you, this is my REPL here which we were using in previous video. Then I'll be changing the name, and now in this video, like I've told you that we are working on access strings, so I'll be writing here access strings in C++, and I'll be pressing enter to change the title. Don't press deploy REPL, because if you do that, so it will be deploying your REPL, not changing the title. And if you want to change the title, you have to just give the name and then press enter. You can just see all the things has been created, our REPL has been created. Now I'll be writing the starting codes here, like hashtag include IOStream, like this. And after doing that, simply I'll be moving down, and I'll be creating using namespace std as well, which is another starting code. And after doing that, I'll be just moving down, and I'll be just writing here init main open close bracket, and then move like this down, then return the value as 0 in the end, so that we can work with it. And here I'll be just pasting all the things which we are getting, just paste it. Alright, so we have to paste it by copying that things which we have not copied yet. So I'll be just copying this thing here first of all, which is the access string of characters, which is the first string here. Copy this here and then paste it. And after pasting it, we have printed the string, means we have used the cow to print this string, and I'll be also using ANDL, so I can get the space after every string which I'll be creating down. Then you can just see we have first of all created a string in which we have written my string, the name of the string, and in this string we have written the value as hello. And now when we have written count my string, so now if I remove this 0 here, so you will be normally getting the value as hello printed on your output. If I run this, so you can just see now normally the letter which we are getting here printed as hello, because obviously when I'm using this my string here, so I have written the value hello in this string, which is double quotes after and before. So that is why when we are printing this, so we are getting the output as hello, because in a string I have written hello. But now if I want that every letter should not be defined, like I want this ELLO, this should be not in my output, only H should be in my output. So what you can do for that is you can just create this square bracket, and you can write the number value which is 0. So it will be now printing only this H and not these values. If I run it to show you the output, so you can just see now it is only printing me this H value. It is not printing me this whole hello, because now right now I'm using a square bracket in my string, and in this string I'm writing the value as 0. So it indicates that the first value which you are using, it will be only printed, not the whole hello letter. So like this you can use this access strings here. Now there are different ways to use these strings, like I've told you, like you can use again same string, and when you will be writing the 1, so output you will be getting E, because when we were printing 0, so you were getting the output as H. So that is why 1 indicates the second letter of the sentence which you are writing. So the second letter of this sentence is E. So that is why when you will be writing 1, the output you will be getting will be E. And if you want to print the last character, you have to use this thing, which is mystring.length open close, and then after that you have to use -1 and close the bracket. So I will be just doing one thing, like I'll be moving here and I'll be printing it by pressing Ctrl V. So you can just see we have done that. Now after doing it, I'll be simply running it, and after running you can just see we are getting the last character of our letter, which is O, like this. And now if you want to create the, if you want to write the second last character, so for that you can just simply write here like if we see how many characters we are getting here, so it is 0, 1, 2, 3. So I will be writing 3 here. So now output you will be getting will be L. Now if I run, you can just see the output we are getting is L. If you write 4, so you will be getting the output as this O. You can use two ways to print the last character. You can use the other way of myString.length, which I have told you, or you can use this 4 value as well to print it. You can just see like this. So I hope you understand that how we can use access characters in C++ and what are the things which you have to use when you're starting with access strings in C++. So I hope you understand this video from start and you have learned about access strings. So if you have understand this video and if you enjoy this amazing video of access string from start, so remember to hit a like to this video. And if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like that, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I'll be uploading on this channel in future. So I'll be meeting you next project or in next tutorial video using these all amazing languages. So for today, goodbye.